Big Sean doesn't want to marry Jhené Aiko because he doesn't love her, and that's really all it comes down to. I know y'all gonna disagree, but I honestly think that he hates her. Just hear me out real quick. Just let me cook. Jhené has made it very clear that marriage and a traditional family is like an ultimate goal for her. For you to sit here and play in this woman's face day after day and year after year is crazy to me. Y'all live together. Y'all got kids together. You make albums together. You done profited and made money together. All the things that like a typical married power couple, hip hop couple would do. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, you don't want to commit. And it's because you don't love her. Like, men marry the women that they love. Like, that's just really what it comes down to. I think he hates her. And I don't even think that he just hates her. I think he hates all women. Black women, mixed women, white women. He hates them all. Damn sure don't like black women. He panders to us. When have you ever seen Big Sean with a black woman? Never. Only see him with white and mixed women. And then even with the mixed women, he's still not marrying them. Now, Jhené, come here, sister, because I got to give you a couple bops too, because you're not innocent. At the end of the day, you allowed for all of this to happen. You were a willing participant in all of this bullshit. Now they got these resurfaced clips of you practically begging this man to marry you. It's looking real pathetic. He doesn't love you, sis. And honestly, it's starting to look like you don't love him.
Jhené Aiko and Big C appear to be having a rough time, and she is prepared to leave him where she found him. This follows her stating unequivocally that she is not C's wife and has no desire to be his wife. From the beginning of their relationship, many people tried to warn Jhené about Sean, but she was too enamored to listen. Now, though it appears like all of that love is dead and she is accusing him of wasting her life, he has done this to every one of his girlfriends, including the late Naya Rivera, with whom he was once engaged, but broke it off to be with Jhené. Some even assert that Dee's karma for meddling with him when she was still in a relationship and he was engaged to Tawaya is that he wasted her life by not marrying her. When Charlemagne asked Sean why he still hadn't married Jhené despite the fact that they had been together for years and had a child together, he made it clear without hesitation that marriage was the last thing on a man's mind and that he was more focused on starting a family with Jhené than actually getting married to her. He said that there was still a lot of work to be done between him and Jhené before he could bring himself to marry her at some point. These wild accusations got worse a few months ago when Sean humiliated her in an interview with Charlemagne. Sean maintained that he would not marry Jhené anytime soon, even after Charlemagne chastised him for using all of these reasons as a reason to delay marriage.
No, there has not been a secret industry marriage. I think that it's a little personal, you know what I mean? But just like, to be real with you, just like any people who have dealt with love, we've had our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's still finding the right navigation through it all. I don't know if to me, marriage symbolizes like the best relationship. You know, people be like, oh, you gotta get married. To me, I feel like having a relationship is first and foremost, and like marriage is a byproduct of that. And I feel like a lot of people get the idea of like, oh, you have to get married. But then it's like, to me, that's almost a fear-based way of thinking too, because then people be getting divorced. The divorce rate's so fucking high. And I am someone who, I'm not like discounting anything, and I'm not saying that we aren't gonna get married. But what I'm saying is that it's just, I would like to do a lot. I would like to, and I don't like putting our personal business out there like that either. But there's a lot of work that needs to be done, I feel like, in general.
Well, take it from somebody who's been with a woman for 26 years, right?
Nobody really knew Janice's feelings about what he said in the interview because she didn't say anything at the time. But a few days ago, she made it plain that she did feel something when she looked up a person who called her C's wife. It all started when she shared a screenshot of herself expressing gratitude for love following the wildfires in California that destroyed her home. Somebody decided to leave a comment that said, "You and your husband are amazing people." Jhené instantly lacked that someone when she found out she wasn't expecting a child. Why is a stranger referring to her as his wife when she isn't? Sean has already stated that he had no issues having a child with her or living with her, but he did have issues getting a ring on her finger. She responded with, "I don't have a husband." Although many were taken aback by this response, but they were also pleased to see her standing on her principles and calling things like they are. One person said if she responds like that, "My man, your time is running out," she didn't LOL, and nothing. Another person said didn't hesitate to make her a mother but hesitant to make her a wife. As I mentioned earlier, some people believe Sean's fear of losing Jana in the same way he gained her is the reason he is reluctant to marry her. For those of you who don't know, she and Sean first became friends in 2012 after working together on two of Sean's songs, Beware and Am Going to Be at a Studio. She began flirting with him a few weeks later, despite the fact that he was seeing Ashley Marie. In an interview, Jana was even bold enough to blush about cheating on Ashley with Sean, which she said, "We went on a date, we went to a Lakers gang. It was a long, long time ago, and me and Sean had already met. We were friends, so he asked me to go out with him, even though I had a boyfriend." This was already a sign that the relationship was going badly, but they ended their brief affair after a few months. Fast forward to 2014 when Sean began dating the late Nia Rivera, and they even got engaged. However, she discovered that he was cheating on her with Ariana Grande, and she ended their relationship that same year. Jana also started dating Do the Genius, whom she eventually married in 2014, but by 2016 their marriage was already a hot mess, so she filed for divorce. The problem is that at the time, there were some really wild rumors that the real reason they got divorced was because Jana was cheating on The Genius with Shan while they were together. In fact, she was still actively working with Shan in 2015, which meant they were spending a lot of time together. Let me break it down for you. In the same year, Ariana Grande and Big Sean called it quits. Guess who Sean started hanging out with? Yep, Jhené Aiko. Both of them were single at the time, but let's be real. People were already whispering that something was going on before. Now that they were officially single, they could take their friendship public. Fast forward to 2016. Sean and Jhené dropped a joint EP called 2088. The album cover alone got people talking, sparking all kinds of rumors about their relationship. But did Jhené care? Not one bit, even though she was married at the time. Honestly, the whole situation felt like a slap in the face to her husband. Things got even messier when a video of Jhené and Sean getting all touchy-feely on stage went viral, not long after Jhené filed for divorce, blaming irreconcilable differences. Here's the kicker. Before her divorce was even finalized, Jhené and Sean were already making moves as a couple. They were spotted on a date at Sai, a Lakers game, essentially confirming what everyone suspected. They eventually broke up in 2019, but surprise got back together in 2021. By 2022, Jhené was pregnant with their first child. Now here's where it gets juicy. Despite all the ups and downs and the fact that they're starting a family together, Sean hasn't made a single move to marry Jhené. She clearly wants to tie the knot, but Sean, he's dragging his feet. Honestly, it's starting to look like Jhené might be checking out of this relationship mentally. How much longer is she going to wait for a ring? One person said, "I am with her. Let's normalize not calling these men our husbands until they are in fact our husband." I don't know why people are so hard-pressed on him to marry her if he don't want to marry her, and she wants it so bad she can just leave. She's there willingly. She's no hostage. People need to touch grass. It ain't that deep. Another person said dating her for 5 years and making a kid a group and buying a house together while fearing getting married is soft boy era is at its finest. Now, though, I'd like to hear your opinions. Do you believe Jana should leave Big Sean and find someone else? What do you think about Big Sean's refusal to marry her? Bing. What should we do? Please share your opinions in the space provided below, and remember to click here to view this additional extremely disorganized film.